last weekend we went to the track and was gonna run. We took my dad's Duster. We loaded the Mustang up and took it, and went during a big race, a real big race. And by the time we got there, they had just stopped testing tune normal so they could prep for the big event. And we waited a while, and it was just too busy. So we couldn't ever make it pass. So it was pretty much a wasted night. And we loaded up, went home, was bummed, and that was pretty much it for that weekend. Back in Montgomery, about to try it again, second week in a row. I'm hoping we'll at least get to make one pass this time.
Yeah.
Everything's still the same on it. For the people that are seeing this for the first time, my Fox body, it's got a 347 with a Tremec TKX 5-speed, and we are trying our best to run into fives.
Yep.
Hopefully this will be the first video.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm ready to go around there and make a pass, man.
We'll get plugs swapped around and
Air tires,
get it lined up in the beams.
get in the beans and let it rip.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it sounded like.
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
I tried to get back in and it was.
I know.
It left good enough to run a 5 too. Done 139.
Golly.
Yeah, man, it was all there, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was 620 and 98.
Oh. That's what sucks the most.
A 620 and 98.
Yeah. Well,
I don't. It was cool.
That's what I was gonna say. There wasn't any really temp in it. I don't understand that.
What was that sound?
They've been blowing through the clutch.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Sounded like it.
The engine was still in power and it wasn't going over.
Yeah.
I heard it sounded like it went into gear and went roar, it just like shot up. I was like, did he buddy shift it? What the fuck was that?
I couldn't tell if it was the other car or you for sure. I couldn't really tell.
Hey, I got back in
It sounded good as shit, and then it was like I heard it go.
That's what I told God. I said it was all there. It was all the power until it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then once it started slipping, I wasn't 100% sure as soon as it happened. So I let out and got back in it, and it was still blowing through it.
But driving through here, it felt like it coupled up fine.
But you know,
I know.
it was nothing like this. But I think it's making some power.
It might be. Because it did fine up until, was it third? Or was you still in second when it did that?
It may have started at the top of second maybe.
Okay.
I mean, it picked up 620 at 98 miles an hour. 1-3. What it look like leaving?
I mean, it looked like, to me, it looked better than a 139. I was like, yeah, that was going to be a good pass.
It may have started.
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
It's hard to say.
The shitty part is that the slipping clutch is going to make your 60s better. It's like slipping. It's like slipping the pedal.
Yeah.
You know, it like makes your 60s look great if it's not like slipping to death. But
a little slip's fine, but
yeah.
it blew.
And you're in third wave before the 8th, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually hitting fourth.
We're at the 8th mile mark.
Oh.
I was going to say just run some more 8s out, but damn. You didn't get me, dude. I was over there going, go back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know if something happened to him.
That's why I said, I couldn't tell which one.
Your pedal's got plenty of free play and stuff in it. And, I mean, it's not like,
The pedal feels fine.
yeah, you're not. Yeah. You're nowhere near riding the pedal or anything.
I just think that
It's
good up to 700, but like torque wise, I make it well over there.
Well, do you feel like you was barely pressing it? I didn't even think about that. I know you haven't done it before, but
I was for sure when I hit the shift, I had full power.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere.
yeah. I guess just let it cool down and try it one more time.
You're flat shifting. I mean, you just.
Yeah.
I thought I was, man.
It seemed like it. It definitely seemed like a good shift, but.
First, second, nitrous, third, motor. He said, fuck no.
I need all of it.
Yeah.
At 5. I probably.
First and second with nitrous, third.
Yeah.
I probably could have quit nitrous this then and ran about a 6.0.
It just sucks because that's not what we're here to do. I mean, I know we're here to run a 5, but like to run all out is definitely the goal.
I was so pumped up when
I
I got
know,
up to the
man.
line, man.
Well, knowing that your clutch is slipping, what's your plan for this next pass?
Make it slip more.
That's probably definitely what's going to happen, but
Yeah. We're going to make one more pass to either see if something crazy just happened or slips all the way again.
yeah.
We'll have to load up and we'll get really quick, I guess. It's a really good clutch out.
But what you going to do? Are you going to get out there if it starts to slip, get off the button, or are you going to try that?
On that pass, I tried to get back in it after it started slipping, and it was still slipping really bad.
Yeah.
So I just let it completely out.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much all, as soon as I shifted to third, I had no power in third and fourth.
Yeah.
We was on our way once again to another 5-second pass.
Yeah. That would have been a good pass.
So it's looking like it's gonna be another night once again, but we're gonna try it one more time.
Man, that was a perfect opportunity to hero up. Golly. I bet you 60 foot was slower because you was probably toting them past the 60.
I think the only reason I missed that gear was because I was caught off guard.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to do that.
It hasn't done that in like
I don't know.
4 years.
Yeah. Well, that was more like a power wheelie. It gradually. Gradually.
Yeah, it didn't pop up as fast as it used to.
No.
You should have been on the other side because he got the wheelie.
That's so funny.
I got the wheelie from the side.
I was just thinking like, oh, hero up. Grab second.
I tried.
I know.
Slow mo a little higher. Yeah, in the car it felt higher.
Oh, I'm sure, but
It was 1.5 feet.
yeah.
I mean,
But it never really wanted to lay over until you had to shift. I wonder what the 60 was on that. That's funny.
Like 6 foot would have been even faster.
What 60 foot was it?
128.
It was a 128.
Jesus
man.
Christ.
That's missing the gear.
Well, that was essentially first gear in the coast.
Yeah.
You know,
First gear.
first gear in the coast,
Yeah.
128.
128.
This. And what we've been saying since we built it, we said it'd go 120.
Okay, I'll go with
I don't know if it would have held up clutch wise, but seeing that made me think maybe it was just a fluke or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah. I don't know because it only the one time at Davidson.
I know.
That's why
That's why I say I don't know if it would have held, but dude, that was so cool. I got to show you this other.
For like one gear with this transmission,
Yeah.
I missed on the best pass ever.
Well, it's hard to prepare for that when it hasn't hooked in probably 3 years. It hasn't hooked up that good in a long time.
It definitely wasn't as fast as it is now.
No, so it's hard to anticipate because every other time that you leave, it's spinning. So, you know, I don't know if the track got better or you lowering RPM. I don't know.
I don't want to waste the pass, so I say let's swap the bottle.
Okay.
Because you know, we'll get 2 or 3
Yeah.
out of
Okay. Yeah. Oh Lord, please be it. We gotta load this thing up. I know he's lying. I wish he was. I feel like he ain't lying.
Between being all over the track and the clutch slipped just
Really?
a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Around 607.
God mighty, man.
At 114, my prior was down.
Yeah.
And then I ran a quarter forgetting that they don't.
Yeah. Well,
It was low.
I bet. Golly.
It's
I knew it
just
wasn't
shifts.
clean.
Like as soon as I went into third, I felt it.
Yeah.
It wasn't near as bad, so hopefully next year.
Yeah.
It'll be
I knew it. I mean, you're losing a lot of time going like probably 4 foot to the right.
Because I
You
don't
was-
know what the video looks like, but I felt like I was all over.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't clean, but I was hoping that it was good enough.
It was not.
What'd you say it was?
607.
Oh, 607.
Yeah,
If it would have been a clean, if it would have been that last pass.
yeah, I know.
it would have been-
You were so
But
close though.
114. It's got to be slick to run that.
Yeah,
Didn't sound like it though, but
it sounded clean, but
wow, you're gonna be able to make that out.
I could feel a little bit of difference.
not really, no.
When you shift, I could feel a little bit.
Yeah.
You could like, you may not could hear the engine talk, but I could feel the not pull.
Yeah, but
When I first shifted.
yeah, let's 137, 392 again, 607. God almighty.
I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna let it cool down because
Yeah.
I'm sure I got the brakes hot right there.
What's been your best 8th mile an hour?
17. Almost 118.
Yeah, pretty much 118.
And that was leaving. That was when I could not leave at all. So that
Right.
was easing off of.
Yeah,
I wasn't rolling as fast as I would have been if it was
Yeah.
running right.
Oh,
But it was still rolling. I topped 4th now.
really?
Yeah. I was hitting. I felt like it was just hitting the red line as soon as I passed it. I wish I wouldn't have wasted that nitrous.
They are
Yeah.
running. They are running. Okay, so they only had the 8th mile timers on for you because some guys have been getting quarter mile timers because the timers have been running.
Yeah.
Like some of the
They just put me on a bracket tree too. I'm like, why am I on the bracket tree?
Well, now that you've had some time to kind of sit and think about, how the weekend went, what are your thoughts?
Overall happy. Didn't hit the goal that we wanted, but it was showing us something.
Yeah,
So I mean, other than the clutch, it went great.
I agree.
So, I mean, we got there, unloaded, everything was running good. We made the first pass, and it left fine. I mean, it was on a 5-second pass, and I don't know. I hadn't even watched the in-car cam, but when I hit second, I don't know if it slipped in on that pass. Third slipped terrible, and fourth
Horrible.
it had no power
Yeah.
at all. So we thought the night was over then. It was like after seeing what we just saw, it was like that clutch is done. So it was like, well, we're not gonna hurt nothing anymore now. So
Yeah.
we'll pull it around and try again. And went up. The car hadn't hooked in 4 or 5 years, like for real dead hook.
It's
to
been a while.
Pop a wheelie.
It's been a while.
So when I left, I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't no crazy wheelie. It was a decent power wheelie.
Yeah,
Wasn't nothing crazy, but I was not focused on shifting when it was time to shift. So I definitely missed that gear and ruined that pass because even with it slipping, that for sure would have been a
yeah. You
good
gained a 10th in the 60 foot.
Yeah.
Like,
over a 10.
yeah,
With missing that right before, I don't know how much it slowed me down by missing, but I've actually missed right before the 60 foot, so I slowed it down a little bit. But that would have been for sure 5. The first and second pass would have been a clean, pretty straight pass, and but the third, it was all over the place, and it slipped in second, third, and fourth.
Yeah.
Still ran a 6.0. So it's like all worrying about if it's going to run a 5 or not. I'm not too worried about that now.
no,
because,
it's more just doing it now.
Yeah.
You know it will do it.
yeah. If clutch had held up, and I hit second, that's 5. That's 3 5-second passes in a row.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I'm not too worried. But I am surprised that the clutch slipped because that's a good clutch for the money, and I've seen people with more horsepower than me that hold up too.
Yeah,
So I'm sure it had to have been something my fault, like break in or something.
it's
maybe.
probably a break-in error.
So I got to figure out what clutch I want to go with now. I've got a few different choices, but I don't know. But got to figure that out, and then we'll go back and try it again. I'm gonna wait a little while and make sure I pick which one I really want and do a little more break-in time. If it actually, we may have to bring the ramp in later. I mean, it's on a 1 second. It go 128 on a 1 second ramp.
Yep.
So pretty much, it's on. You get 20% of the shot when you first leave. So we got a 40 shot leaving the line, and then within 1 second it ramped into a 200.
Yeah.
So it done good to
Shoot, yeah.
to be ramping in at 1 second. So if we could bring it in sooner, then she'd be rocking and
Sooner
rolling.
the better.
Yeah. Little small block forward doing pretty good. A little off the shift 347.
Yeah,
Small heads.
That's what I'm talking about. Forward power.
Forward power.
Stick shift.
Stick shift.
Nitrous.
Nice. Man. Couldn't ask for better.
Couldn't ask for better.
But yeah, we just wanted to fill y'all in real quick. Didn't want to hold you up too long, but we're pretty happy with it.
She's a good. We'll see y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
All right.